great last night. We are committed to the morning routine. Let's go get coffee before we get into the thing. So Teddy and Oliver are still sleeping. I'm having my morning coffee. Really necessary. I want to film this morning routine, but I really need to drink this. Also, I shouldn't be drinking this because one thing that people might not know about me is I'm a little bit witchy. Witchy, not bitchy. Witchy. Right before a full moon, which there's going to be a full moon tomorrow, I get really, really, really anxious. I slept horribly last night. I sleep horribly before a full moon, and I also get really anxious. I don't know if it's because I'm a Pisces. I have no idea. Please tell me if you're the same. So I didn't sleep well last night, and Kyle's actually not here. He's away on a work trip, so that doesn't help. So the fact that I'm drinking this giant cold brew, maybe not the best idea, but we're gonna do it. So the kids are still sleeping. Usually I kind of try to clean up the kitchen a little bit more before they come downstairs. Teddy is going to camp today, so I have her lunch packed here. And you guys know that I'm obsessed with protein goals, but I also always want my kids to eat, now that Teddy eats lunch sometimes by herself, I'm like, Teddy, you need to eat your protein first so you can be strong. So my note says, Teddy, eat some protein first. I love you, have the best day. Because otherwise I know she'll just eat all the snacks and fruit first. She actually listens, it's really impressive. I'm just gonna straighten up here a little bit, and then I'll go upstairs and try to journal for a little bit, and then I'll go get the kids. If you follow me on TikTok, you heard me talk about this backpack that I made for Teddy when I was very fresh postpartum, and it ended up being the most expensive backpack ever, but you couldn't tell me that at the time because it was sparking so much joy for me. And then I didn't use it at all for her first day of school because it was huge for a 2-year-old, but we've been using it for camp. I'm so happy. And I actually just shrunk a little bit in the wash so it's not as overpowering, so I'm just putting all of her stuff in here. If you follow me for a while, you know that I'm very big into journaling. I need to get a new one already for this year. I felt like journaling felt really intimidating to me for a long time, and it felt performative in a way. Do you know what I mean? I felt like I was dear diary, this is what's going on and how I'm feeling. But once I started structuring it it felt less that way. So for me, what I really like to do in this journal is I do a mood tracker. What was super helpful when I started tracking my mood, it kind of helped me discover that I have something called premenstrual dysphoric disorder. So 4 or 5 days before my period, which my period is due any day, and if it comes tomorrow on the full moon, I truly am a witch. Anyway, when I started tracking my mood, I realized that the 5, 6, 7 days before my period, it was always anxious, low, not feeling good on my mood tracker. And then I started talking about that with my therapist and with my psychiatrist at one point, and she was like, you might have PMDD. So we started really talking about it more, and it was true. The night before I would get my period was the worst. I would just be so anxious and so agitated. I would always get into a fight with Kyle. I just felt like I was literally about to explode. And then the day I would get my period, I would feel this huge relief and release. Anyway, so let's go into more of the formatting. So I go into my mood tracker, and then I like to do gratitude. And for gratitude, I like to keep it really, really simple. For example, this morning I wrote that I'm really grateful that it's super quiet in my home this morning, and I have time to have some peace and do my journaling routine. I wrote that I'm grateful that I have time to work out and be creative. Then I go into affirmations, and then I like to go into my goals for the day, which that's not necessarily my to-do list. I like to put that in here. For my goals, I like to keep it really small and simple and achievable, just gets the momentum going, you know what I mean? And they don't always have to be tasks. Sometimes it can be energy that I want to bring throughout the day or something like that. Sometimes I'll also meditate here in the morning, but I don't have time today because I did not sleep great last night because of the full moon and because I'm about to get my period. But anyway, let me journal. Let me just share 2 that I have written down recently. One that I really liked, which is actually by Virginia Woolf, is I am rooted, but I flow. I don't know why that spoke to me, but it just kind of reminded me that I'm rooted, I'm grounded, but I'm also like open and receptive to like learning and growing and like moving through the day as a person. I don't know, it just like really spoke to me. And then another one that I wrote down, which may also be Virginia Woolf, was no need to hurry, no need to sparkle, no need to be anyone but oneself. Sometimes I think like with my job, even with interactions in real life and with people, I feel a need to like be up and like bring an energy and entertain in a way and like show enthusiasm. And one thing that I really love about Kyle is he's so grounded, he's so rooted, and he's so like authentic in himself. And I sometimes just feel this need to like perform. I really like that quote because it just reminds me like I don't need to do or be anyone or sparkle. I just need to be me. Anyway, this might be a super cheesy video, and if it is, I am so sorry. Oh wow, Teddy's awake. Okay, this is a realistic morning routine. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Teddy. Wait, this t-shirt is so cool, Teddy. This was actually mine. Do you want to do these pink leggings? That shirt is so cool. This is an old shirt from Realization Part. That was mine, but it's shrunk in the wash, but it's so cute. Come, let's brush your teeth. What in the world is this doing in here? Let me see. What do you want?
A necklace.
Liddy, I have given you like all of my jewelry. How about this one? Closet is a mess right now. What are you doing? Looks good. You're silly.
Mom, can you put these on me? How do you put it on?
We're not gonna do that right now, lady.
Then no breakfast for you.
No breakfast for who?
You.
Oh, that's rude. Why not?
Because you said that to me.
One day when you're grown up, you can have my shoes.
Can I, Mom?
Come here. Beautiful. Makeup is fun, right? Whoa.
I don't know how you would do it.
Teddy, do you know why we eat an egg every day?
Yeah.
Why?
Strong.
Smart and strong. That's right, lady. So for the kids, every morning, people are curious, I always have hard-boiled eggs prepped. And then I always make them oatmeal in the morning and sometimes like some waffles or pancakes, but usually the hard-boiled eggs, I make sure that they eat one hard-boiled egg every single day. And then usually it ends up being oatmeal next. Here it is. Are you okay with that? All right, Teddy, what am I gonna have for breakfast here? What do I usually have? Do you know what I usually have for breakfast? Eggs. I'm doing hard-boiled eggs this morning. I'm also gonna have some strawberries and maybe a piece of toast. And that will be what I eat before I go to the gym today. Good morning, we're waiting for you. You wanna come down and eat with us? You do? Oh, my prince. Okay, here you go. Teddy, what do you think you're gonna do at camp even though it's raining outside? I think you're still gonna play outside in the mud. All right, everyone, I just made it to the gym right now. Some people ask me like why I go to the gym when I have a home gym. Totally valid question. I just have found that like once I joined a gym, it helps me like get out of the house. I kid you not. Like I feel like I would just stay home all day, every day, all the time. And this is kind of lingering still for me from like COVID. I just like stay home. Like I do my kids stuff and like take them to where they need to go. And I found myself like working from home, going home, staying home. Like I just like have to force myself to get out of the house sometimes. So I just dropped Teddy at camp. My nanny started and she's with Oliver right now. They're gonna go and to some indoor play place because it's not a nice day outside. Yeah, I'm gonna go work out and do some upper body. Okay, I just got back from the gym. I am having my morning smoothie. In here, all I have is almond milk, creatine, and whey protein. And I also ate a little bit of a muffin after my workout. I'm going to shower, and then actually I'm going to shoot a bunch of content with my producer here in Westchester, Emma. We're going to do like a healthy, high protein snack ideas and things that I love to have. So I'm excited to film that. So I'm gonna quickly get ready. I'm behind. I just texted Emma and I'm like, I am behind as per usual. So let's get ready. First up, I'm using some of Covey's Next Up Vitamin C Serum. I'm having one of those days where I feel wildly discombobulated. So if you can feel that through the screen, I'm very sorry. But it's just one of those days. Next up, I'm going in with Covey's Last But Not Least Moisturizer. I'll Also, the weather in New York. Like, I'm sorry to be so boring and talk about the weather, but oh my God, it's been raining for weeks. It's crazy. Tower 28 concealer, kind of need it under my eyes because like I said, I slept so badly. Some Cubby lip balm as per usual, greatest lip balm of all time. I'm gonna curl my lashes quickly. Okay, sorry, Kyle had just called me and I had to talk to him because, well, he's away right now. Oliver has a little infection in his finger, so I had to talk to him about it. I'm filling in my eyebrows right now with the same pencil I always use, which is Precisely My Brow. Also, like the dark circles under my eyes. People are always like, how come you don't have dark circles? I'm like, I do, I really do. I'm gonna do some pressed powder. I just did a partnership with Laura Mercier for this pressed powder and I really love it. It really does help, like, cause I usually like leave that shine, but when I'm filming, I like it less so. So this is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It has like this like really nice like blurring effect, I feel. I always feel like I need to put a little more blush on after I do that for some reason, but I really like the effect that it has. Gonna do my hair. I'm doing my infamous flat iron waves very quickly. Something I've been doing with my front pieces, it's like one of these TikTok curling wands. I'm always trying to get that like swooping effect. It doesn't always work out for me, but like sometimes I get it with this thing. Let's see. Kind of. Okay, don't mind my room. It's kind of a mess, but this is what I'm wearing today. The pants are A-Gold. This top is Jenny Kane, and then I have like a little Banana Republic shirt underneath. No shoes because I'm gonna be filming inside, but like, oh my gosh, I need to clean what's going on here. But I also need to get my lights and setup ready to film in the kitchen. So let me try to do all that. Okay, everyone, I am here right now with Emma. Emma, say hi. She is peeling a boiled egg for me right now. We're shooting a YouTube video, high protein snacks, and here's my like YouTube setup when I'm doing like a cooking videos. There's like a lot going on here. I would almost say that it's borderline looking professional with like these two giant lights that I have. Here's what we have made so far: a high protein dip with veggies, and then I'm probably gonna end up eating this for lunch. And then I also so far have these turkey lettuce boats. We are going to attempt to finish filming all of this before the kids get home, which will be any minute now. But yeah. So our next snack might be controversial. This is a snack that I love. This is my mom's famous deviled eggs recipe. Smoked paprika, mayonnaise, sweet relish, and some salt. So I'm cutting my eggs in half and then emptying the yolks into a bowl. I am taking my hollowed out eggs right here, and then you just put the mixture back in there. A little bit of paprika, more of decoration, but if it makes you feel good. And this is the final product, Fanny's famous deviled eggs. And I will be eating one of these. It's so good. I don't know how people can not like it. I understand it's a lot of different flavors together, but I love it. I have to call my mom. Hi everyone. I'm sitting at my computer right now doing a little bit of work. It is now 2:30 in the afternoon. Emma actually just left and we filmed a whole YouTube video together. So now I am just organizing and uploading all of the content into Dropbox. Teddy came home from camp, gave her a huge hug with squeeze and all of that. I always say hug with squeeze. She had the best day at camp. She's actually taking a nap, which she never does anymore. And then actually, Emma and I went outside for a little while because what we want to do, I have a vision. I want to get some raised beds to do a little garden, like a little baby garden. Like I am in my Martha Stewart era. No, I'm not. I am so not Martha Stewart, but I really want to like learn more. And it's my dream to have a farm one day. Like it really is. So anyway, we were measuring to see like where the beds could fit. So stay tuned. We might do a little gardening video. I would literally love to do that. And then I was just on the phone with my manager from IMG because I have like so many modeling options coming up and shoots coming up. And I have weddings coming up. I have like a lot of travel coming up, which always gives me a lot of anxiety. So we were just going through the flight schedule and all of that. I'm gonna finish uploading all of this content. And then I think I need a little quiet time for myself, you know? Sometimes I just need to take a little bit of a rest. Not now, just quiet time. So let me finish this and I'll check back in a little bit. Ow, little stinky foot. Yeah, I think she's gonna take the little Parker to go see, So I just hung out with the kids for a little while. I was gonna take a little quiet time, but they were both awake and hanging out, so we all just hung out for a little while. It is reaching almost 4:45 and I am going to dinner with a very, very old friend from high school, which is crazy. I haven't seen her in over 10 years. So we're gonna go do a very early dinner and I'm hoping I can make it back for bath time with the kids. I typically do, you know, bubbles and bath time every single night with them and I don't like to miss it.
Bumblebee.
What do you wanna read?
It's over there. That one.
That one? And when you give him some sprinkles, which guys?
Yellow eye.
I love you. Here's my sweet boy. Blanket on. All right, everyone, I am back from dinner with my friend from high school. I didn't film any content from that dinner because I was just being present and being with my friend and we had such a wonderful catch up. Do you know when you are like in a funk, and I've kind of been in a funk all day today, and then you just see the right person that just like completely takes you out of it and just like takes you out of your own head, you know, and reminds you like, I don't know, like you're just like, everything's okay. Like I was just like so in my head all day today. Got home and then I ran and put the kids down. My nanny did bath time. I usually like to do bath time, but she had to do it tonight. And now it's time to unwind. I'm tired because I just got back from Palm Springs 2 days ago and I still feel like I'm like kind of recovering from it. I just feel like I cannot, like I used to travel so much and be exhausted all the time and just be able to function. And now that is just not the case. Like I feel like I'm getting sick. I'm tired. Oh my God, this is boring. I'm like complaining. I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna get into my pajamas and like, let's wind down. And I need something sweet, like a cookie or something. Oh my God, I thought I was recording and I wasn't. Okay, so for skincare, I'm already on the last step. I washed my face in the shower with Cuddy's First of All cleanser. Then I went in with our Sleep Type of Shield. Typically for my skincare routine during the week, I do tretinoin twice a week. That's kind of all my skin can handle. And then the rest of the days of the week at night, I'll use Cubby's Sleep Type of Shield. And then I finish that with Cubby's last but not least moisturizer. That's it for skincare for now. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. And now I still need something sweet though. I have not given up on that dream. So let's go downstairs. Guys, I'm a big fat liar. I said that I was gonna go get a snack, but I am actually too tired. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed like a very normal, basic day in my life. Like sometimes I felt hesitant to make a video like this because I was like, so boring. You know, I think when I first started this channel many years ago now, I was traveling and, you know, it was a lot of behind the scenes of that and behind the scenes of all the shoots that I would do. And, you know, once I became a mom and stayed in one place for a long period of time, I was like, is this even interesting? Is anyone gonna really care? It's not like flashy or crazy or interesting, but it's my life and I love it and I enjoy it. And I enjoy creating and sharing with all of you. So please let me know in the comment section below what else you would like to see or hear from me. I think this is kind of a different style of video for me. Let's see how it goes. And I'm gonna go to sleep. I am so tired. And I'll see you later.